Wolfie, appreciate you talking to us. Had to wait for the breakthrough, but 3 points. How do you look back on it?
Yeah, I think games like that, you always have to, unless you get an early goal and they come out, it's always more difficult because they've got something to come here and hold on to. And obviously, you can see from the start of time with goal kicks, throw-ins, free kicks, trying to play for set pieces and stuff like that. So it's pleasing because last season they done exactly the same and came here and took a 1-0 win. So it is pleasing to turn it around and get a 3-0 win.
Goalless at the break. The manager kind of said it was a message of applying the pressure but also being patient. How was the group feeling in itself?
Yeah, I think we're very confident. I think we've come a long way. There have been times last season where we'd have gone in at half-time very frustrated that we hadn't got the breakthrough, but I think the message was like he said, be patient with it, more of the same. We had a lot of openings as soon as the second half kicked off really, so yeah, paid off.
And you, JD, Fridge all playing very far forward with that pressure. What were your kind of instructions? Where were you looking to maybe start the attacks, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's probably different. Usually we're a bit deeper and we have to stay on the ball, kind of suck teams out, which can be a bit risky. But you can see it reaps the rewards. You know, teams can't come here and sit deep because we'll just keep the ball off them, and you get frustrated and you see the spaces that get left out wide, left and behind, and you know it starts from doing what the gaffer's asking. You know, staying on the ball. And today it was probably a bit different. It was more a sense of getting the lockdown right when we had the ball. You know, because they obviously come here trying to play on the counter, and if you let that happen, they've got athletic players, so it would have been a lot harder than it was.
Having just spoken to him, he said about the counter pressure, particularly Freddie from the front, and was that something that did feel very good? Although you didn't have to break through at half time, you were getting the ball off them quickly and really, you know, making them sit deep.
Yeah, I think especially in the first half, the amount of times that Freddie, it would go into Freddie and then he'd be surrounded by bodies, but you know he'd come out with the ball, or they'd nick the ball back and he's winning it back for us. You know, so yeah, it was a massive plus. The press up front was a big pleasing point.
Were you feeling as a squad that if you got the first, that would open it up a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was always a message. I think, you know, getting the first goal, like you said, it would have opened it up because they'd have had to come out and try and have a go, and like you said, it did.
Young lads like you, Tyrese and Carl, how pleasing for them, particularly Carl, you know.
Yeah, and Carl's had a tough couple of months really. He's not been playing as much as he wants to, you know, but even today he's had to leave his car in the traffic and run to the ground. So yeah, I think you can see the fans, everyone loves Carl, you know, he's just got such a smile on his face all the time. So for him to get 2 today was very pleasing, even if one was across.
The boss has mentioned his hard work that's gone into it, and you say about his smile there, and is that something you've seen, just how hard he's worked for these opportunities?
Yeah, I think I've been there myself, you know, when you're not playing, it's hard to come in and just be a positive member of the group, but every day he's always laughing, he's always joking, he's unbelievable. So yeah, can't speak highly enough of him really.
And that's something that the whole squad is buying into, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the gaffer's mentioned it a few times that we're winning games as a squad. You know, last week he's mentioned that Freddie comes on and get the goal after Tyrese is pressing for 60, 65 minutes, and then the other boys get the rewards, but throughout the squad we recognise that, so it's good.
Might not have had to do too much, at the back, but had to do too much at the back, but another clean sheet for you. How pleasing is that?
I think recently we haven't been happy with the goals that we've been conceding. You know, it's been disappointing scoring. You know, they're having a low number of chances but getting goals. I think today was a big positive. That was something we spoke about as a defensive unit, getting another clean sheet, getting back to how we were, you know, at the end of last season, start of this season, keeping clean sheets, limiting numbers of shots, which to be fair we have been throughout the whole season.
Yeah. And finally, just a word on the support, 26,000 plus on a Tuesday night is brilliant numbers. How did you find that?
Yeah, it is, you know. Yeah, you can't really say much more than that, to be fair. It's Tuesday night, there's Champions League on. I'd rather watch Ipswich than Liverpool, but still, yeah. Yeah, it's the sport. You can see at the end the amount of people that stay. Like it's easy to get sucked in after 3-0 games done, beat the traffic, but they all stay at the end, you know, singing, clapping, chanting and all that. So yeah, it's unbelievable.